Good morning, everybody. You know what my favorite part about being an adult is being able to wake up. It's 9 o'clock a.m. right now, and we're playing Mass Effect on a Friday morning, and I just had Papa John's. Leftover Papa John's. What are you doing? Leftover Papa John's from last night for breakfast. Because I'm a grown-up with free will. And you know what? Oh god, not this shit again. Okay. Fuck. Okay. And once you remember that you have free will and you can just do things, like, it's cool. I don't know. I feel like people forget that we're not really bound by a lot of the rules and laws that society kind of places on them. It's like, that sounds so dramatic, but I just mean like for the little stuff, you know, it's like, oh, it's breakfast time, you gotta have breakfast foods, but you also don't, you know? Like, I once had a steak for breakfast. Or a hamburger, or just really whatever. Put your weapon away. How do I put it away? Just really whatever was left over from last night.
Please greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Also, I know it's extremely unlikely for many of you guys to be tuning in right now, but if you are, hi, welcome. So glad you're here. But it is a Friday morning. And the only reason I'm even here is because I have the day off work. But this is also a very timed stream because my child is
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
is napping right now. Man, what am I even doing? The one thing I've disliked about the first game is the way the Citadel is built. Because I feel like I get lost so easily. Fuck it, let's just run around. Yeah, child's asleep. Father is not home to attend to him if he does wake up, so the second he wakes up, that's the end of stream, y'all. But I am gonna take advantage.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
I'm gonna take advantage of the 1 to 2 hours of me time. Us time now, actually. And the fuck was that sound? And play my favorite game in the world. Also, if you're new here, hi, writing a fantasy book, and I will say that this game has strongly, subconsciously, and consciously, let's be real, influenced the world building of it. Which is funny because this is a sci-fi game and I just said I was writing fantasy, but the two work closer hand in hand than people like to give them credit for. Let's be real. Fuck. Okay. Furthermore, alright.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
I go where
Nobody
I want.
sends me anywhere. I just need some information.
You humans are always so curious, always sticking your fingers into someone else's pie. Is that the right expression? Never mind. Forget I asked. Was there something you needed, Commander?
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
The Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it. I'm a busy man, Commander. Are we done here?
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like
Can you
to be
imagine
called.
seeing this in real life?
More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law. Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once.
Yeah, right. You expect us to believe none of your officers are corrupt?
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do. We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres? They'll never come under that kind of scrutiny.
The galaxy needs people like that. People who do the dirty jobs.
I agree. But they need to be held to a higher standard. They need to be accountable. Saren's out of control. We both know that. But because he's a Spectre, the Council doesn't want to do anything about it. Is that the kind of person this galaxy needs?
Absolutely. The only thing that matters is accomplishing the task.
Maybe. But I've never had to cross that line to get the job done. Never.
That's like... I love the philosophical and ethical questions about this game. Like... Because he's sitting there like, yeah, I've never had to cross the line, but is that just straight out of morality, or is it because you've never been in a situation where you've been forced to cross
Tell
the
me about
line, you know?
CSEC provides
By the way, I
necessary
still have
police
another
and
slice of
security
pizza.
services throughout the Citadel.
You're not gonna have to watch
We're a
me eat it.
civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. course, as the seasick representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Doo doo. I mean, I personally don't agree with the whole concept of like, you gotta do whatever it takes to get the job done. Like, as I said on the last stream, like, oh, we're just gonna let Jenkins die and leave his body for the sake of the beacon that we didn't even get anyway. That's not
This
great.
place seems strange. I wish there were more humans around.
Don't believe the rumors. The consort would never reveal her secrets. What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
Marines.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Don't we kill you in the second game?
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
You know who I am?
Your arrival created a bigger-than-average stir among the diplomats and hangers-on around here. There's always something new happening around here. I could fill you in on some points of interest if you'd like.
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies, not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I'd try Flux or Cora's Den.
Alright.
Goodbye.
So long, Commander.
Like I was saying way long time ago about the influences on my books, like just the like all the different attitudes and themes with the alien races and the humans and how they interact with each other. If any of y'all out there actually do read my book when it gets published, you'll see what I'm talking about. Just the differing interactions.
Allow me to be your guide.
The fuck am I doing? I keep forgetting. I guess we can explore a little bit more. Like, nothing will beat the vibe or the feeling of first coming to the Citadel in this first game. But just, oh god, just trying to navigate around it is the worst.
I've had my office rearranged 5 times now.
5 times? Why?
Welcome. I am Naylina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
What do you do here, Nolina?
I'm one of the consort's acolytes. Many of the people here today will not see the consort, but they expect to be attended to just the same. It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
What exactly do you attend to?
Well, each acolyte has her unique abilities. Some soothe with song, others with conversation. As much as possible, we seek to match the needs of our clients to the skills of our acolytes. My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body and relieve it.
I need me some of that.
I'd like to try out your services.
Excellent. I'll add you to our client list. We should be able to see you in 3 or 4 months.
trying to get an appointment at the med group be like?
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
What is the consort? What does she do?
It's difficult to explain. She's many things to many people and something different for each. Some seek her for advice, some for entertainment, others still for pleasure. Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for them.
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely a woman with remarkable compassion and a generous spirit. I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Nalina.
Yes, Shaira?
Send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with him.
Yes, of course, mistress. Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
What does she want to see me for?
I don't know. You'll have to ask her yourself. Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
I see even the humans find the consort irresistible.
Welcome. It is a pleasure to see you. You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our citadel.
I don't like people spying on me.
I apologize, Commander. I make it my business to know when important people arrive on the station. Many of them become clients. But that is not why I asked you here. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Get to the point.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Korra's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
I don't make any promises, but I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Commander. That is all I can ask. Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful. Now I must ask you to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
Bro, imagine just being... just imagine just calling in some high-ranking commander
I'm a little nervous.
to run your errands. That's actually crazy. Like, what were those... Have you guys seen Firefly? What was... The universe's They're not prostitutes. They're called something else. Oh god, what was she called? I'm not gonna remember. But imagine being the Mass Effect universe's version of that. And being like, hey, so... Commander, can you go tell this guy to stop being a little bitch about our breakup? Thanks. What's these? What's the point of coming over here? Okay. I should just kept on the other way. Alright. The jellyfish!
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
What exactly do you sell?
Only the finest and most luxurious items that credits can buy. This one is able to procure almost any item the human would desire, for a price, naturally.
Why do you refer to yourself as this one and it?
For the same reason that humans are so inquisitive. It is part of our culture. Specifically, Hanar only refer to themselves in the first person with family or intimates. And we rarely do so with other species. It is just our way.
I'd like to see these rare and wonderful items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
We broke. Broke ass bitch. Yeah, no. Alright. We won't do all that right now. You know the funny thing about when you you do see fantasy or sci-fi stuff like this, and so I'm in a lot of writers groups, right? And there's all this advice floating around on how to properly world build and create all these characters and stuff. And they do claim to be a little bit of bad advice is generalizing characters or an entire species is oh, everyone in the species is just nice or just this certain way or they all have this XY trait, things like that. Because it's not realistic, obviously. Obviously when you look at humans, fucking diverse as hell.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepherd. You were at Torfin, correct? You led the final assault against the enemy base, if memory serves.
But when you compare humanity versus all of these other species and vice versa, obviously that diversity is gonna what's the word? I can't think of the word. Shrink itself a little bit. Only very certain and specific traits of said populace will be exhibited in comparison to everyone else. So it's oh, everyone game-wise is being
I don't like strangers keeping tabs on me.
humans are so inquisitive,
Forgive me, Earth Clan.
in the
My name
way,
is Barla
we're
Vaughn.
loud,
My
annoying.
job makes it necessary for me to keep informed.
We're all basically New Yorkers.
I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
It's so funny seeing all these characters in the first game that definitely play a hand in the second one. It's you're gonna cause me problems later, buddy. Oh my god. Should I just continue the quest? I'm literally just running around. Oh, I basically looped around where I need to be. Okay. Time to go get our ass eaten by the council. Is that the elevator? It's the wards. Yeah, okay, just this way.
Look at that bug thing over there. What's it doing?
Please do not disturb the keepers.
The council isn't going to ask me any questions, are they?
I doubt it.
We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
Who outranks the other? Is it Ashley or Caden? I know Caden's a lieutenant. Are they both lieutenants? Garrus!
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Oh my god, no! I can't be mean to Garrus! I can't be mean to Garrus!
Sounds like you came up empty.
Saren's a Spectre. Most of his activities are classified. I couldn't find anything solid. But I know he's up to something. Like you humans say, I feel it in my gut.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
So I think timeline-wise, humans have only been in galactic space like 20, 30-ish years. So it is a little cute. I mean, that's a whole generation, right? That's like a new generation. It is a little cute how all the other species are like you humans say. Like you humans do. Like already our culture, even in the little ways, like speech mannerisms are just influencing everyone else. Alright, I don't think there's gonna be anything interesting here until I continue. Because I know a bunch of side quests they're supposed to open up here in a second.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
Haha. I'm gonna eat my emotional support pizza. With my emotional support
The Geth
garlic.
attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
You're the one who destroyed the beacon. Then you tried to cover it up.
Shift the blame to cover your own failures. Just like Captain Anderson. He's taught you well. But what can you expect from a human?
You can expect me to kill you the next time we meet.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
You know, in retrospect, as a kid, you're like, oh, I was like, oh my god, the Council, they're too blind, rah rah rah. But realistically, we really did not bring shit to prove
It was a mistake
that he was an
bringing
ass.
you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like, and he has to be stopped.
I have the book for that, by the way. I haven't read it yet, but I have the book of that mission. Oh god, I can't wait to read it.
We need to deal with Saren ourselves.
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
He's a Turian. I don't want him on our side.
That's not what I thought it meant!
Turians are like Saren. If he can help, we need to find him. I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
I didn't realize renegade meant being fucking racist.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Who cares if we get a seat on the Council? What's the big deal?
If the Council passes a ruling on an interstellar matter, we have to follow it. We don't have the fleets or political allies to defy them. Once we get a seat on the Council, we'll be able to influence those rulings. Protect our own interests. No more jumping through hoops whenever we want something. Take this mess we're in now. If humanity had a seat on the Council, we'd just send the Citadel fleet out to take care of Saren and his Geth. Problem solved.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
I was about to say, so is fucking Shepard right now. Like, so.
Sometimes 1,000 people must die so 1,000,000 can live.
But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
I thought this embassy was supposed to help humans.
Harkin may be human, but he's also an ass. He's had more than his share of chances. If the embassy wasn't protecting him, he would have been fired 15 years ago. CSEC is better off without him.
I should go.
Oh,
Good
that's
luck,
not
sir.
what I meant. Alright,
I'll
whatever.
be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
No more investigating for us. Yippee. What are you humming at?
That guy's up to something.
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind. Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the keep...
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
Just tell me what you're doing. I'm not here to get you into trouble.
All right. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard, with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
Damn, it's crazy. I passed by so many fucking Keepers.
No, I'm waiting, Commander.
I gotta go and retrace all my steps. Go find all the other Keepers.
No, I just want to ask a couple of questions.
Bro, I would fucking love to live in the Mass Effect universe. Can you imagine just existing in space? Just the existence of interstellar travel. You're like, yeah, I think I want to take a trip to the Citadel.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the Council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their...
I'd be like, yeah, I grew up as a colonist on some new planet. I don't know, the concept of it just sounds so exciting. But no, the closest we get to space travel right now is friggin' SpaceX and Katy Perry taking a 2-minute tour. And just billionaires having a blast and shooting our trash into space, very Wall-E style. That was a scam phone call. Don't worry, I did not just hang out with someone.
So now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
I hate politics.
Oh no, that was an important phone call actually. Hold on, brothers and sisters, I'll be right back. Alright, y'all, I'm back. So sorry. So that was an important... Stop sitting. That was actually an important phone call. Because I've been waiting for... You know how I was making a joke about trying to get in touch with the med group? And I've been trying to make an appointment for like the past 2-3 weeks. And they just don't answer their phone. And now that they do finally call me back, it's, my phone does that fun little thing Apple does where it's like scam likely. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna just send her the voicemail. I don't need to answer that. And then I see the little transcribed voicemail being like, hey, this is so-and-so from the med group. Like, no, please! Please, I was stressing for a second. Because I kept trying to call back and they weren't picking up. And I was like, no. I lost my one chance. My what? I've been trying to get a hold of these bitches for weeks. And I lost my chance. Because I was being a nerd. But no, she picked up. And your girl got her appointment. Oh god, but that was rough. Like my heart dropped as soon as I saw that voicemail.
This one believes it has the right to move freely through this area.
You're creating a public
Let's go help whatever's happening here.
Refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
Also, if you see me moving around a lot, it's because I'm uncomfortable. I'm not actually a fan of gaming chairs. Or this one in particular. My husband's convinced it's comfortable, and it's probably because he's big enough to fit it. I feel like as a shorter person, where things are, like pillows and stuff, and the headrest is just not.
Because it's a big, stupid jellyfish.
How can I convince my superior that I deserve a promotion if I cannot convince this annoying jelly to leave?
It's a big, stupid jellyfish.
Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
That's so funny. Imagine having to spend money to have the freedom, to have religious freedom. Somebody call Martin Luther.
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
Why don't you just arrest the Hanar?
I could arrest the jelly, but my superior has requested that I find a solution that does not anger the Hanar. The Hanar become vocal when they feel their religious beliefs are being suppressed.
How would you arrest a Hanar? Where would the handcuffs go?
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
If you can't solve this problem, you don't even deserve to be in C-Sec.
That's
I didn't
crazy.
ask for your help, human. I can deal with this myself.
That's crazy.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable C-Sec officer enlisted assistance?
The C-Sec officer is just doing his job. You're causing trouble.
This one is too humble to suggest that the C-Sec officer is personally biased. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
Ah! I'm not evil enough?
I'll be back.
Wait, hold on.
This...
It's because I didn't level up. Hold on, wait. And then, dear God, I have a lot of points. What am I doing with my life?
This one will continue to spread its message.
Alright. I was like, after missing that first call, that second call was my husband. I was like, after missing that first call, I don't think I should be missing any more calls. But now it's just, he wants to bring me coffee.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
Is skipping not a thing?
The CSEC officer... This one only wishes to spread the truth.
Why?
There is no intent to cause trouble.
I'm not buying his permit.
This one will continue to spread its message.
Get religious persecuted. Okay, maybe I need to go be mean somewhere else first before I can do that. That's so weird. I've usually never had that issue. And that worries me, because if I can't even choose the rude option now, in the beginning for just a small thing, then what's gonna happen inevitably when I get to the whole like Tali Legion thing in the second game? That choice stresses me the fuck out, I'm not gonna lie. Every time I get there, I'm like crossing my fingers hoping that
investors are pulling their support for future projects.
I have enough
Opponents
in
of
Paragon
expanded
to do
human
it.
colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
I don't remember there being background music before. Or elevator music. That's fucking, that's the game music. This is the track that plays at the end after the, but it's, oh my god, what a cute little detail. That has to be new.
Do you really think we'll find him down here?
He always stops in for a few games of Quasar before he makes his drop.
Fist is gonna be pissed if we take down his supplier.
That's the point. We want him angry. Angry people make mistakes.
There's just something about Fist that makes...
Also, I keep fucking forgetting. How do I... There it is, okay. That's for the assault rifle though, I don't use the assault rifle. Yeah, I gotta get this.
So, Williams, you happy you signed on with Commander Shepard?
I'm not sure, Lieutenant. Every time I think I have a handle on things, the universe bank's hard to port.
Well, don't let anybody know. A big gun and a confident attitude will get you through a lot in life. Dog,
That was the med group again. They're like, hey, according to your records, you're a depressed bitch. She didn't say that, but that's basically what it was. Love the military. But no, I was basically like, no, I'm doing a lot better now. I'm doing a lot better now. Actually, I kid, but I feel like I genuinely am doing a lot better than...
That's him.
The fuck? Oh, I forgot about this. Actually, I was so distracted talking to that lady, I completely forgot to give these guys something. Wait, do you guys even... Yeah, he uses... Yeah, they both use assault rifles.
Those were Saren's men.
Clear.
Should you be using the assault rifles? I know Ashley does. Okay, she can do pistols and shotguns. Alright, first things first, upon coming to a strip club, you gotta pay your respects. It's the way her foot glitches into the platform for me. Like... I'm not even gonna tip her or anything, it's crazy. Alright.
Sorry, I'll get to you when I can.
I got business here, but not with you. Commander. What do you want?
I'm here on Shaira's behalf. Your lies are hurting her.
Good! Her lies have been killing me for days. I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and there's only one woman in this damn galaxy that helps me forget it.
So if you feel that way, then why spread lies about her?
Because she rejected me! Me! Septimus Oraka, General of the Turian Fleet!
Sorry, I just completely forgot to
Some
tell my husband my coffee
What kind
order.
of example are you to your troops?
With everything that's been happening.
The troops can kiss my leathery backside. All I wanted was to retire and be with her. Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but don't waste your time.
Ah, yes!
Never let the enemy see your weakness. You know that, General.
Enemies? The one place I always felt at peace was with her. But now, so you think it's that easy? Just straighten up and act like a general?
I don't think it could hurt.
Huh. Maybe you're right.
You're in the military, just push through it or pretend like you're not depressed.
Even if she won't have me back.
Now get up and get moving, General.
All right, I'll go to her. After I've had a cold shower or two. Say, you're a bright kid. Would you be interested in earning a few extra credits?
What do you want me to do?
There's an L-Corps diplomat out there who believes Shaira gave up his secrets.
Why does he think that?
Because I told him. Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
Why can't you tell him yourself?
Well, the last time he saw me, I was disparaging his ancestors and shouting his secrets in public. Take this data pad. It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate Shaira and convince the Elcor.
Who am I taking it to, and where is he?
His name is Zaltan. He's an Elcor diplomat. He's over in the embassies complaining about Shaira. Well, here's to soldiers acting like soldiers. Thanks, Commander. You know, you might make a good general yourself one day.
It's crazy considering.
A general like that getting so upset about a woman.
That's because you don't understand women, Kate.
It's crazy.
Back off, Rex. Fist told us to take you down if you showed up. What are you waiting for? I'm standing right here. This is Fist's only chance. If he's smart, he'll take it. He's not coming out, Rex. End of story. This story is just beginning. Out of my way, humans. I have no quarrel with you.
Like, Shepard truly does not
Who
promote.
knows? Let's just try not to get caught in the middle.
Like, all the shit we do, and we're just still a commander this whole time. Like, we don't get promoted. Or, well, we've got put in the Spectres. I guess that counts for something. Can you promote the Spectres?
Military. I could have been a Marine, you know. Instead, I joined the goddamn Citadel Security. Biggest mistake of my life.
I could have been to join the military.
Looking for a CSEC officer, a Turian named Garrus.
Garrus? You must be one of Captain Anderson's crew. Poor bastard, still trying to bring Saren down, eh? I know where Garrus is. But you gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
Just tell me where Garrus is before this gets ugly.
But it's all related, don't you see? The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
Why should I believe a drunk like you?
Fine, ask Anderson. I bet he tells you. He's too stupid and proud to lie right to your face.
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Last I heard, he was going back there.
How well do you know Captain Anderson?
Met him a few times over the years. One of those hardcore military guys. Yes, sir. No, sir. Can't have any fun with a stick up your ass, sir. That's probably why he climbed the Alliance ranks so fast. The military loves brown-nosers.
What's it like working for CSEC?
You mean, what was it like? The executor suspended me without pay. Recurring violations. CSEC was keeping a file on me. Can you believe that? Every mistake I ever made went into the books. Get a little rough with a suspect, note in the file. Have a couple of drinks on duty, note in the file. Skim a couple of credits off a drug bust, note in the file. It's a goddamn witch hunt.
What's it like working for you?
That's not what I meant.
Skim a couple of credits off a drug bust, note in the file.
What do you know about Garrus?
Damn hothead is what he is. Still figures he can save the world. Always bucking heads with the executor. He'll pay for it soon enough. The executor loves to put us lowly field agents in our place. Just look what happened to me.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, good. Go. Let me drink in peace.
The back rooms are private, reserved for Fist and his friends.
Who's Fist?
He owns this club, but the customers have to stay out front.
Goodbye.
Enjoy the club.
I hear y'all talking. I don't fucking see you.
To hear what the captain has to say.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Conrad Werner.
Is that really? Wow, it's you. You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Do I know you?
No, I'm just a fan. One of your biggest fans, actually. My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
I don't have time for this, Conrad. I'm not here to be a role model.
Oh, I see how it is. Commander Shepard doesn't have time for the little people. Far be it for me to get in your way. You go be a hero.
No.
Best place
I
on
feel
this
terrible, bro. Commander Shepard's a dick. Like, playing a renegade run is the worst. I can't imagine how this guy is the hero.
I remember your face.
Really, that's impressive. Usually you humans can't tell much, are you?
Commander Shepard? Excuse me, Commander Shepard! I'm Emily
My
Wong.
girl.
I'm an investigative journalist working here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment of your time?
No.
What do you need?
I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
How do you know that my investigation is going to uncover anything you need?
You wouldn't be investigating if it weren't big. And if it's big, it's something I'd like to hear about.
You've got to have access to better sources. Why contact me?
I'm using every source I can find, but I think I've got a better shot with you. I read about the siege of Torfin, sending your men to their deaths, shooting slavers as they tried to surrender. I need someone who isn't afraid to get their hands dirty. Someone who'll do what needs to be done. That's you.
How do you know I'm investigating anything here on the Citadel?
I'm a good journalist, Commander Shepard. Word gets around.
No promises. But if I find anything relating to your case, I'll inform you.
Thank you, Commander. You won't regret it.
Big place.
That your professional opinion, sir?
How can they keep tabs on all of this? Presidia may as well be on another planet.
There is definitely a gap between their presentation and what's here. Tracking rivals must be a nightmare.
This makes Jump Zero look like a porta-john, and it's the largest deep space station the Alliance has.
Jump Zero is big, but this is a whole nother scale. Look at the ward arms. How do they keep all that mass from flying apart?
No wonder the Council treats us like outsiders. We'd be just another drop in a bucket they already can't carry.
They must figure us for one more gang of F&Gs looking for a handout.
I doubt it's personal. It's gotta be a balancing act, like every other government.
All right, secure the chatter. We're all FNGs here, but we don't need to make it obvious.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Is this the elevator? Where are these doors going? Was I just here? Yes, I was in fact just here. Okay. Alright, I think after this, I forget what happens. I don't think I get Tolly right away. But after this, we're gonna run back real quick to the embassies. Tell that dude to chill it.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear.
And then
That
go
was smart,
to...
Doc. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut or we'll... Who are you? Let her go.
Ah!
God, he's so cool. I fucking love Garrus.
Enemy contact.
Perimeter secured.
And then we'll swing back around to Shira. Oh, I missed that.
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
You took him down clean.
Sometimes you get lucky. Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
I swear, I keep feeling like I'm hearing my child waking up, but every time I look at the camera, he's just sleeping.
Why were
He's
they
sleeping.
threatening you? Who do they work for?
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
Does this have anything to do with the investigation into Saren?
I think it might. Dr. Michelle, tell us what happened.
A few days ago, a Quarian came by my office. She'd been shot, but she wouldn't tell me who did it. I could tell she was scared, probably on the run. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information in exchange for a safe place to hide.
Then what?
I put her in contact with Fist. He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Not anymore. Now he works for Saren. And the Shadow Broker isn't too happy about it.
Fist betrayed the Shadow Broker? That's stupid even for him. Saren must have made him quite the offer.
That Quarian must have something Saren wants. Something worth crossing the Shadow Broker to get.
She must have something that proves he's a traitor. Did the Quarian mention anything about Saren or the Geth?
She did. The information she was going to trade. She said it had something to do with the Geth.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
You know, we aren't the only ones going after Fist. The Shadow Broker hired a Krogan bounty hunter named Rex to take him out.
Yeah, we saw him in the bar.
A Krogan might come in handy.
Last I heard, he was at the C-Sec Academy.
What's he doing there?
Fist accused him of making threats. We brought Rex in for a little talk. If you hurry, you can catch him at the Academy before he leaves.
Move out.
So my thing with my problem Boys Club with Renegade is that a lot of the times it's very anti letting anyone join the crew. And I like having a full stacked team. I mean, I know for roleplay purposes, like, you can reject some people. Especially in Baldur's Gate. Like, fucking hell, you can have whoever the fuck you want, kill off whoever you want in Baldur's Gate. But it's like, I don't know, I like having all of my, it's the completionist in me, all of my available options, all the time, fulfilling everything that I possibly can. And it's hard to do that when you don't have a side character.
Hey, I know you. You're Shepard, right? Torfin was a case study during my training. I can't believe you took out the whole base. Amazing.
Looks like you have a fan.
I'm sorry, I just never thought I'd meet someone like you in person. My name's Lang, Officer Eddie Lang, Citadel Security. It's an honor to meet you, Commander. What are you doing down here in the wards? Anything I can help you with?
I've never seen
Why'd
this
you join
person.
Citadel Security?
I don't know. Seemed like the right thing to do, you know? Maybe it's in my blood. My grandfather was a cop back on Earth. It's kind of what C-Sec is. Police for the Citadel. I'm still pretty new at it, but I like it so far. Way more interesting than staying back on Earth. You get to meet all kinds of cool aliens, like those Hanar. Wild. Plus, C-Sec gets a lot of respect here. We uphold the law. People, even aliens, appreciate that.
How do you like working here on the Citadel?
This place is amazing. I've been here almost a year, and I still haven't seen a tenth of it. The Presidium's just so beautiful. Good place to go and relax. But I really like it here down in the wards. There's always something going on somewhere. Like that new club they just opened a few months ago, Flux. Wicked scene in there, Commander. You should check it out when you have some time.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Just the stuff they show in the vids. They always make them out to be super agents on secret missions to save the galaxy. I know it's not really like that, though. Some of the other CSEC guys don't like them too much. Figure they shouldn't be able to operate outside the law. But if they were so bad, the Council wouldn't use them, right?
Do you know a CSEC officer named Harkin?
I shouldn't really say too much. He's been on the force a lot longer than me. But I've heard things, you know? Drinking on the job, taking bribes, that kind of thing. Rumors mostly, but they suspended him, so some of it must be true.
I have to go.
Right. You're probably real busy. Well, see you around, Commander.
What was the point of that character? I've never seen him before. Is he new? Was he like added along with all this other random stuff?
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming
Now the
that
child's
artifacts
awake.
of the
All right.
Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
Okay. We'll get to the... Wait for the elevator to stop. Alright. Now can I save? There we go. Well, this has been fun, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. Like I said, bit of a timed stream. Lord? What the fuck just happened? We got a timed stream. My thing is fucking breaking. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna exit out normally. Trying to do... My computer is not working. I'll probably stream again later tonight. Maybe. Perhaps. I don't know. Fat maybe. But thanks for hanging out once again.